finally some good chunky pouring rain in Benidorm town. But the evening didn't start this way. This is how it started, with some thunderstorm right in front of us on the horizon, coming from the Alicante area. This is what we've seen today in the evening, and this is what we thought will be happening throughout the night. We were already forgetting that it should be raining here. We lost all our hope, and we decided to show you what Benidorm Beach is looking like at night. But boy, were we surprised towards the end of this video. So far, we are on the Levante beach. There are still some Christmas decorations, which is absolutely bizarre. Still, the Christmas tree is on here. A lot of the restaurants, bars, cafeterias are closed, even though it's Friday night. It's Friday night right now. It's almost 9 p.m., but restaurants here tend to close slightly early. This is the lovely Christmas tree. It's still here. Some water from the previous rain. You can see there are some teeny tiny drops of rain. So it kind of is raining, but it's not at the same time. It's not something we're used to. It's just giving us, as we say in Spanish, it's chispeando, which is like teeny tiny small bits of water falling down the sky. But as we all have seen at the beginning of the video, it's not what's gonna be happening in just a few minutes. Meanwhile, a lot of people, tourists and locals, are walking down Benidorm town, are enjoying their holidays and the lovely, calm and quiet night, not thinking about what will happen very, very soon. A lot of places here are still open. Burger King and all the fast food takeaway places obviously are still open. Some tourists are rushing into their hotels, like Port Benidorm Hotel, which is this one in front of us. Lovely hotel, by the way. We've showed it to you in one of the videos here on the channel. If you still did not check it out because it's incredible. And the rooftop terrace that they have on the top floor is stunning. We've been there, we've seen the views, the cocktails, the snacks that they've put recently. This last season, 2023, were very, very good. And the prices are all right for what brand new rooftop terrace usually has. Right there in front, we have some English-speaking pubs, not only British pubs. When we say that it's like a British pub, some people who are not English-speaking tend to say, "What about us? You don't mention us." We simply mean that either the owners or the vast majority of tourists that are going there are English speaking, but obviously there's so much more. It doesn't matter where a person is coming from. It doesn't matter which language the person speaks or what's their nationality. Everyone are welcome here in Benidorm. A lot of people still thought previously that it's not the case, that we don't like tourists, that people don't like British tourists. We do like tourists from every single part of the world. The reason is that we don't like people who cause issues, who cause fights, who are drunk, destroying bars, cafeterias, restaurants, who cause a lot of trouble. This is what the city doesn't like, but obviously likes tourism because that's the main motor of the economy of our region. The vast majority of people here work in some kind of job related to tourism. Either it's a nice souvenir shop or in general like fun things shop, like Alejop, the cow shop that we have right there in front of us on the corner of the famous Mediterranean Avenue. And right next to it, for example, there's Casino of Benidorm, very famous place too. You need to bring your identity document when you go there, and a lot of hotels do have offers. If you book directly with them, they do have like a first drink for free or like a welcome drink. They do have specific offers for the casino too. And this is the Mediterranean Avenue. A lot of businesses hide on this street, and we've showed it to you right now this winter. So check it out if you still did not see that video. Discover Benidorm before you arrive here so that you would know already which places you want to visit, what you want to see to make your stay even better. curry leaf restaurant, authentic Indian restaurant in Benidorm. It actually says that it's quite good. A lot of people say they enjoy the curry leaf. Let us know, please, if it's worth visiting. Maybe we can try it sometime. We usually stick to our preferred restaurants. We are not risky people unless we need to go to try it out for you guys and see if it's worth spending the money or not. But usually we stick to the ones that we already know, that we already like. And there tends to be either in the old town in Benidorm, like tapas places, or it's something in our home village, which is Albir, just a few kilometers from Benidorm. A paradise village that a lot of people love. And it's where you have holidays, really, really quiet, calm, high quality holidays with nature and some nice exercise. If that's what you like, you might consider Albir for your future holidays. But so far we are in Benidorm. We are in Rincon de Loix, as you all know already. And the rain is still more or less almost unexisting. We do hear some thunder, some storm coming. And we have a feeling in a few minutes, and we know already by now that in a few minutes it will be pouring rain. Meanwhile, there's quite a few people on the streets. Another hotel that is working here nearby is Hotel Server Group Nereo. They've changed, they've refurbished completely the outside part of it. They've put some bright neon blue lights, and you've seen thunder right there, right now. We've just seen like the pop of color in the sky. So very, very soon it's gonna hit us quite hard. Nereo Hotel is lovely too. A lot of people like it. It has an incredible area where it's located. The location is great and the prices are not too bad either. You can get some offers with them if you are a registered guest, if you book directly. If you do some specific offers, then you can get it for quite a reasonable price. And they're open throughout the whole entire year, including winter time. They even decorate for Christmas, which is actually really, really nice decorations. We liked it a lot. Lovely terrace, as you can see. Ooh, zoom in. Lovely terrace, a nice bar, nice common areas, comfortable, nice hotel for a getaway to Benidorm. Only one of a few that are located here in the area. Supermarkets are open. Obviously, supermarkets will be open. Why not? They're open every single day up until latest night hours, because when all the supermarkets close, like typical Spanish, that's when they actually make their money. Or on bank holidays and weekends. That's when they do all of it, because that's when there's no other place to purchase all other things. This one is closed. That's strange. This one is actually closed, but all the rest of them on the left side are actually open still. The hotels, those that are actually closing and those who did close for winter, for example, the Magic Robin Hood that's located slightly outside Benidorm. Technically, it's located in Alfaz del Pi, which is right outside. And this hotel celebrated Christmas, New Year, Three Kings Day, and now it's closed for some weeks of relaxing time and for their workers to rest a tiny bit before the brand new season. The Hotel de Loix will also be opening up, for example, right by Easter holidays, and that's when the remaining amount of the hotels will be opening up. Actually, 8 out of 10, so basically 80% of the hotels are still open. They did not close at all, when beforehand, previous years, if you remember, we did you video updates showing which hotels are closed, and usually were like not half, but around 40% of them were actually closed for winter. Now it's not even the case. Lovely, lovely restaurant. I think this was one Nepalese restaurant, if I'm not wrong. Nepali cuisine, okay. Chulo, it's called. Special menu, $17.95. Authentic Nepali cuisine, they say. I wonder if it's actually good. If you've tried it, let us know, please. Would be great to know your opinion. And in any case, if you have anything to share, maybe some hotel options, somewhere you've stayed and you didn't like, or somewhere you did stay and it was amazing, incredible, you would wish people know how good this place is or how bad this place is, depends on what happened to you. Maybe some restaurant stories, some takeaway places, some excursions, anything that you might want to share with other people who love Benidorm town or surrounding area beyond Benidorm. Let us know here in the comments, because that will be extremely useful for a lot of other travelers. Don't be shy. Some more takeaway places, kebab shops. The bus number, is this the 10? No, it's bus number 1. Some buses are still running. Obviously, it's not nighttime. By the way, buses tend to run up until like 11-ish, 11 something, almost 12 midnight. And in summer, it's slightly more. So in summer, a couple more buses towards nighttime will be running. You can find all the bus timetable on the official website, which is this one right here. This is where you can check out the lines that you're actually interested in and see the timetable, whether on your way back or forth. And depending on the bus stop that you will be taking, this is where you can find all the timetables of it and all the information about the tickets, about different bonus cards and multi-travel cards. Anything that you should know will be available on this website. And also here on the channel, we do have a video of bus number 10, for example, how the road goes, how you pay for the ticket, all the information you should know. Also right here. And this is the bus number 10. Look at this. Bus number 10. This is the one that goes, the famous bus number 10 by now. This is the one that goes from Benidorm, from the city center, more or less where the Madeira Central Hotel is located, or the triangular square, the famous techno hit ugly thingy that a lot of people don't like. From there, it goes through the Mediterranean Avenue up until Rincon de Loix. It goes up towards all the campsites, towards the antique and flea market El Cisne that we recently showed you here on the channel. Check it out if you still did not do so. And then it heads towards Alfaz del Pi. From Alfaz del Pi, it goes through all the main avenue towards the health center, the library. It goes directly to Albir, which is our paradise village. And from there, with incredible sea views, we head towards our last stop, which is Altea. In Altea, you have a lovely and gorgeous walking promenade right by the brand new beach that they've made recently, last year, 2023. Really, really recommended. A lot of nice restaurants, a lot of bars out there too that you can choose from, of typical Spanish and international dishes. And obviously Altea's old town. Incredible, picturesque place with teeny tiny streets, great atmosphere, and some unique places to try out typical Spanish or international food. We love exploring Altea's old town, even if we live here. Let's head back to Benidorm. Dag menu, Netherlands. Okay, interesting. Daily menu, I suppose it says. Daily menu, happy menu. This is some Chinese restaurant. People say it's actually really, really good. We've never tried it before, even though we live here in the area, but we've never tried it as it is. Let us know if it's a good place. I know a lot of people actually like it. Melia Benidorm on the horizon. The huge hotel arises and can be seen already from here. By the way, Melia Benidorm is refurbishing and changing the outside areas, like the open air areas. We've seen a lot of building work going on. Probably they're making something, maybe even in a restaurant. Maybe they're adding like a terrace to the restaurant. Not sure, but there's been a lot of building work going on at that hotel. So bear that in mind if you're coming soon. Maybe you will be able to see some nice brand new places to discover in this hotel. Hotels continuously evolve and continuously change because the top is quite high settled. and there's a lot of lovely hotels with incredible services. And now, this is what happened just a minute after we showed you the last footage. We went into our car, and this is what happened. It started to pour, literally pouring rain out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. People are running down the street, going into the first bar, restaurant, anywhere they could go. Since it doesn't rain too often in Benidorm, a lot of people didn't even bring an umbrella. We did. We knew this would potentially happen, so we were prepared. But all the rest, don't think they were ready for all this to happen. Look at it. Look at how gorgeous. Woohoo! We love it, don't we? Don't be afraid, this is not going to happen for a long time. Probably in a couple of minutes from now, it will stop raining already. And it won't be raining starting from tomorrow. So it's like a one-day thing, one evening even thing. So for now, not going to be happening. But look at this. In just a couple of minutes' time, there's a lot of water already on the streets. And less people each time because, well, obviously, who wants to stay outside when it's pouring rain? Some people don't even care. Look at that. Some people don't care. They're just walking like, never mind, I'm not made of sugar. I'll be all right. I'm just going to walk home and quietly back home. And that's it. Others are running. Others do have umbrellas. Some people do have. And there's literally not a single soul out here except for a couple of cars and a couple of people who are just walking back to their home or to their hotel. I mean, what else could we do? And look at this. It kind of stopped. It's not stopping, but it's raining slightly less than when it started. That's why we say it's just a couple of drops, a couple of minutes of hard rain, and then look at this. Look at this thing. It rains way less already here. And I know some of you will say that we are in the middle of the street, but we're technically not. We are on the specific path that even a lot of runners here use in Benidorm. And this, woo, look at this. This was nice. We love it. We absolutely love it. It's happening only such a small amount of days in a year that we absolutely enjoy when these things happen in Benidorm. This is something we need to show you because it's a rare thing. It doesn't happen every single day. It's like if we would see snow in Benidorm, which hopefully will not, but if this will happen any day, any time in the future, we'll be here to show it to you guys once again. And we're walking right where the cycling road is and where people tend to run, and there is not a lot of cars, so technically it's like a nighttime, so it's all right. Obviously don't do it during the daytime because there's a lot of traffic. And these are the better views from the middle of it because you can see a lot more things than if we would walk just on the sideway. Look at this. Gorgeous. So quiet. So nice in a sense that there's not a lot of people. And I love when it's raining in Benidorm because you can see a lot of neon lights reflected on the road. This is why I love the rainy nights in Benidorm the most, because look at this, you can see everything is reflecting in the surface of a road, and this makes it even slightly more magical. The rain is still here, but it's not as aggressive as it previously was. There's some water, but with the brand new sewage changes that they did in Benidorm, I don't think it will flood anytime soon unless it pours even more than the previous viral video that we did in springtime. But so far, it's just a usual normal rain, which almost stops. The drops are getting tinier and tinier, smaller and smaller, and this almost looks like when we started to film the video. This is what we've said, just a couple of minutes, and the strong pouring rain is officially over. Thank you for accompanying us on today's walking tour down Benidorm at night on Friday night, Levante Beach and Rincon, Loix. We thought it's not going to be raining eventually, so we started by the Levante Beach. It should have been a simple video, but look at that! Rain finally got towards our region, and we couldn't be more happy about it. Thank you for accompanying us on today's video, and we'll see you in a new one. Bye, dears.